there, I'm Mac, and this is my, I guess, vlog YouTube channel is kind of what it's turned into. I have two YouTube channels for anyone that is possibly confused. I have my performer YouTube channel that strictly holds my performance videos, singing videos, etc. And then I recently started this channel this year in 2024, Life in the Intersections, which is basically me talking at the camera and has really turned into a lot of vlogs and sharing my life living in the intersections of being a performer in New York City who is disabled, queer, and a person of color. However you stumbled upon this video though, I'm so glad you're here. Really quick audio description. My hair is pulled back. It's dark brown. I'm wearing glasses and a sort of multicolored but mostly cream and dark blue, like Sherpa-like sweater. Something that I like to do here on my channel is to make sure that I am hydrating and therefore reminding you to hydrate as well, or reminding you to hydrate and therefore getting myself to hydrate as well. Whichever way you look at it, it's still true. So here I am drinking my water bottle. I hope you grab something to hydrate too. Let's get into the video.
Okay, talking through it. Yeah. And the chance, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I've been working on kind of a crazy, exciting, and ambitious project the past few months that I've kept mostly secret because I didn't want to spill the beans. I wasn't exactly sure when it would launch, and now that I have all the information and now that I've completed it and is about to go live, I thought that I would walk you guys through the next couple videos, the process getting to the final product. The project is a video concept piece called Music in the Mirror and Mobility Aids. And today's video is going to walk you through the rehearsal process. Because I was able-bodied most of my life, danced for 20 some years before using a mobility aid, I am still naturally or instinctually going to learn choreography, the able-bodied version first, and then adapt it. Maybe over time I'll get better at adapting on the spot. Well, I have to adapt on the spot in auditions anyways, but for a setting like this where I knew that I had control of the time, I had control of the room, I decided to first start learning the piece on my feet and kind of marking it. And then as the rehearsal process went on, I started adding in mobility aids or adding in what I'm actually going to wear. And we sort of see that progression. Oh my gosh, I dropped my headphones. We sort of see that progression throughout the video.
Up, down, go, 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 go. Run the jump, cut back. Pot of array, run the jump, cut back. Pot of array, jazz square.
That whole part wrong.
Cross. Boom, ba, boom, ba. Drag, cut, step back. Right, left, cross. Yeah?
Cool. The first rehearsal started out really fun. All of the adrenaline I had running through my body, I was so excited to just dive in. And then very quickly, I understandably started to tire out. So I had electrolyte tablets that I had in my bag. So I am chewing on those in the next clip. And I slowly start to add in a mobility aid.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 8. Pot of array. Turn, Cassie.
What if I something like when I like slip?
Yeah.
My cane doesn't have the rubber.
Yeah, toss it off.
Yeah.
Honestly, just have someone on the side to like genie like toss.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
Off. Yeah, that's fun. Boom, got, boom, throw. That is so fun. I love you throwing it off.
The person in all these videos teaching me the choreography is my dear friend Cassidy Stoner. She is so funny and fun to work with and just such a crazy talent. She recently played Cassie over the summer in a summer stock production of A Chorus Line, and so she graciously is teaching me the choreography. And this first day, we both really didn't know what to expect. We didn't really know what my body would be capable of doing in terms of this iconic choreography. It's a really challenging piece, and it is off. If you know A Chorus Line, you know that it's a dance lead role. It's a very heavy dance role, dance show in general. And we weren't sure what it was going to look like or what adapting it was going to look like. So at this point in the process, I didn't know if I was only going to learn a a small piece of the big number and just the choreography. I didn't know if I was going to learn the whole thing and the song and do a whole video. I had no idea. At this point in the process, it was, let's see how much I can learn in this rehearsal setting and then see how I feel the next day and then go from there.
You've just gone off into oblivion. You sing to this side of the stage. I would wheel myself over somehow this way, maybe to center. Act for your life, to the camera, give it everything. Yeah, the music.
Act my wheels off.
Yeah, act your wheels off, give them Meryl Streep, and maybe just do the arms and the chants. A pas mal, you can give maybe a leg out of the chair to dance, and I think give the iconic Cassie arm. Of course.
And if we're going to go all the way, then probably...
What I noticed from that time is when you did this, there was a yes, great.
Yeah.
I want to hear that again.
We love break or release on the beat. The footage from this rehearsal day makes me laugh and so happy. This is the second rehearsal. We did 3 rehearsals total. This was like a week or so later or something like that. I can't remember. We did all of this over the summer. All this footage is from August, or July. It was a really long time ago. But by this point, I had figured out that, the first rehearsal I was dancing pretty timid. I really wasn't sure what I was going to feel. Well, I recovered pretty nicely. I took really good care of my body and I was obviously sore, but I could handle it. And so the second rehearsal, I definitely started to release a little bit more, dance a little less safe, and I had practiced at home, so I knew how to utilize my cane as this counterbalance that I really needed it for, and I started to figure out how to do a single pirouette with the cane in my hand, and I was still starting to work it out. I was still wearing flat, like jazz shoes, ballet shoes at this point, but I was hoping that I would be able to work up to wearing heels, but I knew that wasn't going to be in the cards for me this rehearsal day. This rehearsal day's focus was to learn as much more choreography as I could, go over the choreography that we had learned the first day, and start to incorporate my wheelchair this time.
You also know how to do, maybe pick one, maybe pick head or back.
Okay.
I don't want you to get uncomfortable or
All right, good. I'm just trying to figure out what the dynamic is that we're trying to match, I guess is
okay.
how we're trying to identify.
Can you speak more on that?
Yes. Right. Okay. As I'm watching through the mostly edited YouTube video as I'm doing this commentary, this was also the day that we really started to get serious about adapting and what the goal was here. If I'm learning someone else's choreography, especially something iconic like this Broadway original choreography, I really wanted to try to master whatever the original choreographer's intention was in terms of dynamics or concept or integrity of the piece, even though I'm adapting it to the mobility aid. And so this is where Cassidy and I started to figure out, okay, how do we communicate this with our words so that we can still accomplish this visual understanding of what the piece originally was. And from a viewer's perspective, we wanted to make sure that whoever's watching this sees it and automatically recognizes, yes, this is adapted from the original choreography. In the original version, is there that step touch situation? Mm-hmm. And then what are the feet doing in the original after this?
This is when you're lock, hip, boom, boom, hip, boom, hip, boom, boom.
So there's the step touch on the
then
it's like held here.
Yes.
For the okay, so maybe I can
walk,
make that.
step, hip. Yep.
Okay, great. That was my question.
Okay, good. Great. I think there's a way we can simplify this step to get you into this a little clearer. Okay, how do you feel about that? Sure. Great. 5, 6, and 7, 8. I think just 2 turns and then a step around. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. And that way you have ba.
Yeah, so I can like kind of brace myself.
Yeah.
And figure it
I think
out.
if you wanted to, it's 5 mushroom around.
Okay. Yeah.
5 mushroom shampoo. Ba. Yes, that's hot.
Great. I was a
That's
half
really-
second late, but yes.
That's really hot.
Great.
Head. Fuck yeah.
Oh my god, it's gonna look so good once I get it.
Yes. It's gonna look so fucking good.
I feel like I'm like understanding it now.
Yes.
We learned so much more of the choreography day 2 than day 1. And so at this point, when we finished rehearsal for day 2, we were like, can we finish it? Can we learn the whole thing? Can we adapt the whole piece? And so that was the goal for rehearsal 3, was to figure out how much of the rest of the piece we could adapt and really decide what sections we're doing. If we're cutting anything, what is it? Where is it in the music? And can I do the whole thing in my heels was really going to be the goal of rehearsal 3. And as you'll see in these next clips, I wanted to figure out and be very intentional about which section, short section, but which section or sections I wanted to do without any mobility aid at all. Because I am dynamically disabled, I rotate between my 3 mobility aids, but I also sometimes don't use any at all. And I wanted to showcase the full range of my mobility. And that can be really scary for me in a dance setting because I don't want to hurt myself and I don't want to give any false advertisement. So anyways, this was today's goal. Day 3, rehearsal day 3's goal was to figure out exactly what my body could handle and what I needed to do recovery-wise to make sure that I stayed safe. I'm going to post you doing the Carlton. Holy crap, that's so fast.
No. I'm sorry. The turns?
Yes.
8. Shot safe. Straight line. Bum, bum, bum. Diagonal. And up in the chair. We run, we wheel, we move to the center. Right, left, up, and Cassie. Okay? Whee. Did you feel our good friend Elizabeth?
Yeah, that was really cool.
This goes chair.
Yeah. We're going to
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that part. It was messy, lots of marking, but I started to see it coming together. So I hope you can start seeing it coming together too. Is this interesting for you guys to watch the process from start to finish? For me as a performer, I love watching other vlogs of seeing like the arc of where it started and then where it ends up. So that's what I'm trying to show you through this. I'm also cracking up at the fact that I have a whole bottle on the table of potassium electrolyte tablets. Not sponsored, but if they want to sponsor me, that would be dope. I was eating those like candy, and what I didn't film, I didn't think it through. I in between all of these takes, I was laying on the ground, getting my heart rate back down, doing all of the things that I need to do to take care of my symptoms. But more on that in another video. I wanted to end showing you a clip of a fairly successful take of one of the sections. It was really fun, and Cassidy clearly had fun pretending to be the videographer. You'll have to wait and find out if any of these elements remain in the final form, but for now, that is the taste that I will sprinkle and show you. The official launch of this video concept piece will go live on November 23rd. So I am going to drop a bunch of links in the description so that you can get notified when these things do drop, in case you don't watch all my YouTube videos as they come out and all of those things, you know. You can get on a mailing list to get notified. It's going to go live on my Instagram reels and TikToks and things like that in little tiny reels, and then the whole project will eventually post on my performer YouTube channel. But there'll be a couple more vlog style content related to this project as I sprinkle in more information for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you hydrated. My reminder to hydrate as well. Why don't you tell me in the comments below, if you've made it this far, if you've ever seen a production of A Chorus Line in person or the movie, and what your favorite song is from the show. All right, see you in the next one. I definitely just did a double wave. I picked that mannerism up from a TikTok account that I follow of a model in LA who's been going viral recently, who you probably also follow her or seen her on your For You page recently. She does a series, a skit of her, I guess, audition process or whatever for castings for modeling. And in those videos, she always waves like this. So that's what you got from me today.